Hello Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Capricorn, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Capricorn, let's get started. So we do have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Now, before we get carried away, just hear me out. Could there be somebody within this connection that is currently at the moment being very deceptive? Yes, that's a possibility. However, when deception comes out, one thing that I've noticed is that this could definitely represent somebody who has like massive trust issues, just, you know, due to things that they personally experienced in previous relationships. So that could also definitely be the case. But of course, we're going to see what it's more so leaning towards, okay? But we are going to focus on you first, and we'll jump over to your person, their energy. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. Also keep in mind time is fluid. So this could either currently be happening or may be happening at a later date. How does Capricorn currently view this relationship? Okay, let's see. So we do have the Wheel of Fortune. We do have the Six of Cups. And then we also have the Justice card. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, possibly a Scorpio, maybe even a Leo or a Taurus or a Libra. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. But before I even break this energy down, we do have the Ten of Wands, so Two of Cups. And then we also have the Lovers out here. So let's go over this energy. All right. Capricorn, it looks like you've been dealing with someone for quite some time now that just hasn't necessarily been making you happy, okay? I feel like the bad basically outweighs the good within this connection, you know, between you and this person. Now, even though the bad outweighs the good within this connection, even though this connection, you know, hasn't been making you happy for a very, very long time, with the Wheel of Fortune to the Six of Cups, the Justice card coming out here, how do I explain this? With that Six of Cups energy, this to me kind of feels like a whole nother individual that we're looking at here and talking about. And it's definitely not this individual that you currently find yourself either married to or in a relationship with. Now, this other individual is somebody who brings that sense of happiness and joy, and, you know, and excitement, you know, things like that into your life. Something that this relationship clearly is not providing you with. So the reason why, you know, you feel such a very strong, intense connection towards this particular person that you find yourself connecting with has a lot to do with the fact that this person is basically giving you what this person that you're currently married to in a relationship with is not. So we do see you developing, a very close relationship with somebody who's not the person that you're either married to or in a relationship with, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune to the Justice card coming out here, deep down inside, you kind of know that what you're doing, you know, is wrong. But I feel like the main reason why you keep indulging, you know, in this other, you know, connection has a lot to do with the fact that it's giving you what you truly want and desire, something that this person that you're currently married to or in a relationship with is just simply not giving you, okay? Is basically what I'm getting so far. Now let's look at this human. How does this person currently view this relationship with Capricorn? All right, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords, and then we also have the Queen of Cups. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I would like to get a court card for the person that you're currently married to in a relationship with. You know, this person that you're currently connecting with, you know, this could be somebody who lives at a distance from you. I am definitely getting that with the Six of Swords, but I feel like you really, really do like this person. I feel like they know it. I feel like this person knows you really, really like them. I am definitely getting that strongly, but, you know, with the King of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles coming out here, that's kind of telling me that this person's very invested in you and whatever it is that you guys currently have with one another. I don't see this person talking to anybody else or entertaining anybody else but you. You know, you've definitely captured this person's complete and undivided attention. That's one thing that I will say. This person does come off to me as somebody who's very hardworking, career-oriented, you know, ambitious, driven, all of that good stuff. They come off to me as somebody who's very, very responsible. Somebody has a really good head on their shoulders. There's something just about this person that they essentially possess that your current significant other does not, is basically what I'm getting. Hence why you feel so drawn to them. I also feel like the main reason why they feel so drawn to you and your energy is because you're very different from what they're accustomed to essentially dealing with, which they really, really do like. So you guys are basically gravitating towards, one another, obviously for, different reasons. I feel like the reason why you gravitate towards them is because they possess exactly what you truly want and desire, something that your significant other does not. And I feel like, as far as them gravitating towards you, you're just very, very different, and I think that they really, really do love that about you. How does Capricorn currently feel? Okay, this doesn't feel like your energy. That doesn't feel like you, which I'm going to actually look into this because I feel like this is the person that you're currently married to or in a relationship with. So I do want to look into their energy because I'm really dying to get a court card for this person that you currently find yourself connecting with. So I have a better understanding of what your relationship more than likely looks like with this individual in it. But yeah, let's get into it. So we have the Nine of Cups. So that's kind of telling me that this dynamic between you and this other individual, it is bringing that sense of happiness and, joy into your life. I mean, you kind of like, walk around with a Kool-Aid smile on your face, like, now that this person's, in your life, something that you haven't necessarily done in quite some time now, as far as like walking around with a Kool-Aid smile on your face is concerned, due to this, marriage making you extremely unhappy, or this relationship making you extremely unhappy. So we do kind of see a drastic shift within your energy, Capricorn. It is because of this person that you find yourself connecting with. You're just a lot more, happier, with this person in your life, than you were like prior to basically meeting this person. Now, this person within your energy field, this person that you're married to in a relationship with, I feel like this person's noticing a significant change, within your energy. And I feel like at times they tend to kind of like question, like, man, like, why is Capricorn so happy as of lately? And why are they like this? And why are they like that? Like, I am definitely getting that. There's something about them feeling very rejected by you. I don't know if once upon a time you used to make this person your main focus / priority. If you did, you're not making them your main focus / priority anymore, and they're noticing, the drastic shift within your energy. But let's look a little bit more into this person. Tell me more about the Four of Cups to the Seven of Cups. Come on. Okay, so this... Okay, so this person that you're connecting with, they're a King of Cups, like energy. Okay. Not bad. I mean, I personally like that. I mean, my favorite kings are the King of, Cups and the King of Pentacles. So, I mean, not bad. I think that this person has a lot of things that you really do love, about them. And granted, there might be a few other things that you don't necessarily like about this person, but overall, they don't seem like a bad person to me. You know what I mean? This person comes off to me as somebody who has a really big heart. You know what I mean? I am definitely getting that. Granted, are they perfect? Probably not. There could very well be some things this person needs to kind of work on, things of that nature. But anyways, let's talk about this person that you're currently married to in a relationship with. If it's one thing that I will say about this person is this is somebody who has a lot of love for you. This is somebody who cares for you deeply. With the Five of Swords coming out here, that's kind of telling me that this person's kind of sensing and feeling like something's up, like something's just not right. I am definitely getting that. This person's just kind of noticing that you're just a lot more happier as of lately, and you've been doing things that are out of your norm as of lately, and it's causing this person to think now like something's up, like something's up. Again, if you went from prioritizing them in your relationship with them, you're not doing that anymore. It kind of looks like you're prioritizing yourself, as well as this other connection is basically what I'm getting that's in your life. But I do feel like this person does kind of suspect something's up. I am getting that. How does this person currently feel? We have the Sun, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups, and then we also have the Star out here. Okay, so I'm getting two different storylines here, okay? There is a possibility that this person that you currently find yourself connecting with could very well be aware that you're either married or in a relationship. If that is the case, where this person is fully aware that you're, married or in a relationship, with that Seven of Swords energy, coming out here, I'm kind of getting the Devil with it. How do I explain the energy? I think it's kind of like I need to be careful with my words because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Mm. The fact that this person, and this only applies if this person knows that you're married or in a relationship. It's the whole like concept of being your dirty little secret that's like a fantasy, that they're essentially fulfilling. I don't know if this is something that they've always wanted to do as far as like getting involved with a married man or a married woman or a woman that's in a relationship or a man that's in a relationship, but this to me kind of feels like a fantasy of theirs that's being like fulfilled as far as like being somebody's like dirty little secret is basically what I'm getting. I am definitely getting that strongly off of this person. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say this person's only involving themselves with you to like fulfill this fantasy of theirs, because I am definitely getting that there's emotions that this person has for you. I mean, this person does view you as someone that, they consider to basically be the one for them. I mean, you fit everything they're looking for within a person. You are somebody who brings a lot of happiness and a lot of joy into their life. So it's not just like a fantasy thing for this person. Although at first that could have been the deal where they were kind of looking at you like, this is one way of fulfilling a fantasy of theirs, which is the fantasy that I already basically mentioned. And it could have turned into like love over time. That's definitely a possibility. Now, the second storyline that I'm getting is this. There's a possibility this person may not know. They're either married or in a relationship with someone. This person is secretly, determined to essentially make you theirs. I just kind of feel like right now they're not going to voice all of that to you just yet. It kind of looks like this person wants to kind of like, take their time, really get to know you a little bit more. But it kind of looks like as of right now, dude, this person's 100% sold on you. Hence why they secretly like are very, very determined to make you theirs. But I am definitely getting that for at least for them, it's kind of too early to tell, I mean, even though they can sense and feel that, okay, this is like the one for me, it's still too early to tell within the relationship. So they just kind of need to get to know you a little bit more before they decide to like, make you theirs like officially is basically what I'm getting. When it comes down to the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, even down to the Emperor to the Hierophant, these are masculine energies that can literally sit across the table from a person and just instantly know if that person that's sitting across from them is a person that they're going to marry or not. Is it going to be the person that they're going to spend the rest of their life with or not? Is it the one for them or not? They could just instantly tell right away. And that's what's happening on this person's behalf, is that, they could just tell instantly right away that you're the one for them. They just want some time to essentially play out, first before they, make things official with you is basically what I'm getting. But secretly, they want to make you theirs. I am definitely getting that. It just kind of looks like they just want some more time to essentially pass before they make it official. All right, what actions will Capricorn take towards this person or moving forward? So we do have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Judgment card, and then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Lovers, we have the Ten of Wands, and then we also have the Devil to the Ten of Wands. Okay, so in regards to how you plan on moving forward, regardless of this person's consciously aware of your current situation or not, you're going to have to do something about this person that you currently find yourself married to or in a relationship with. Because as far as like managing this other relationship as well as this dynamic that you share with this person that you're currently married to in a relationship with, it's just not going to work out. You know what I mean? It's basically what I'm getting. So with that being said, in the near future, I do see you having to essentially make a really, really big decision. You're either going to walk away from this person that is clearly making you unhappy and go off and build and establish a life with this person, or you're going to continue to remain with this person that makes you extremely unhappy and not take your chances on this new person. Either which way, you're going to have to basically make a decision, because right now, I don't see you feeling safe or secure enough to get up and walk away from this person that you've been married to or in a relationship with for all this time. And I feel like it's like a comfort thing, but I also feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that you have a lot invested into this person. So maybe you have a family with them, maybe you share a home with them, maybe you share finance with them. Something's keeping you bound to this person. Whatever is keeping you bound to this person, you got to really ask yourself, are you willing to walk away from whatever it is that has you bound to this person to go off and be happy with this other individual? Or are you going to continue to allow whatever is keeping you bound to this person to keep you in this relationship with this individual? But I think that you kind of know, Capricorn, that you can't have the best of both worlds. Not for much longer. You know what I mean? Regardless of this person's consciously aware that of your situation or not, you can't have the both. You can't have the best of both worlds for much longer, because your person, regardless if you're consciously aware of it, the person that you're married to in a relationship with, they already suspect something's up. They already suspect something's up. You've been acting real different as of lately. They already suspect something's up. So, you know, to be honest, it's only a matter of time before they find out. You know what I mean? What you've basically been up to is basically what I'm gathering. And that's going to bring a lot of problems to you and potentially to this person, to be completely honest. So yeah, this person makes me unhappy, but I don't want to walk away because of X, Y, and Z, but I also want this person in my life. It's just not going to work out for much longer. That's why I feel like you're being forced to like make a decision already, whether it's to continue to remain with this person because of whatever's keeping you bound to this, you know, person that you're married to in a relationship with, or take your chances on this new person. What actions will this person take towards Capricorn or moving forward? Okay, here's the thing, okay? Regardless, let's just say that this person is not consciously aware of your current situation. They're gonna find out. In some way, shape, or form, they're gonna find out. How? I don't know. But it looks like this person's gonna end up essentially finding out in some way, shape, or form, okay? I am definitely getting that. Now, when this person does find out, their first reaction will be to stop talking to you, is basically what I'm getting. Mainly because they're going to look at this entire situation like you've been basically like deceiving them this whole freaking time, right? And they're not going to take that so well. So I do see this person, like their first initial reaction is to just cut you out of their life and just stop talking to you, because they feel very betrayed and deceived by you, because you've been keeping this from them. But, because here comes the but part, okay? I do feel like once you explain to this person why you kept this a secret and why you did what you did, you know, it's going to cause this person to surprisingly have all of a sudden change of heart. However, I do feel like this person will hit you with an ultimatum. You're either going to leave this person that you're with and pursue a life with this person and see where life could possibly take the both of you, or you're going to continue to remain with this person. If you continue to remain with this person, they're not going to continue to involve themselves with you. And I'm just being very blunt and honest about it, okay? Now, if this person is consciously aware that you're married or you're in a relationship, there's going to come a point in time where this person's going to want more out of you in this connection that they share with you. And they will hit you with an ultimatum at some point. We're either going to do this, Capricorn, or we're not going to do this. But your call, you know what I mean? So this could definitely explain why you're feeling pressured to hurry up and make a decision, because maybe this person is applying that pressure, you know, onto you to hurry up and make a decision because they want more out of you in this dynamic that the two of you share with one another. And here's why. At the end of the day, could this have been like a fantasy thing for this person initially at first, as far as getting involved with a married man, married woman, a woman that's in a relationship, or a man that's in a relationship? Sure. But over time, they developed emotions. And once they developed emotions for you, they started to essentially find themselves wanting more out of you in this connection that they share with you. But they're very limited to what they can have with you considering your current situation. So with all of that being said, they will hit you with an ultimatum. If you choose to continue to remain with this person that you're married to or in a relationship with, they're going to turn around and basically respect it, but they're not going to continue to involve themselves with you. And that's the ultimatum that I'm talking about here. They're going to hit you with we're either going to do this or we're not going to do this. You're going to stay with this person or you're going to come over here with me. You decide. You know what I mean? You decide. So you're going to have to make a really big decision, you know, very, very soon. It's basically what I'm gathering. All right. So that is what I have for you, my friend. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.